Good morning, everyone. This is part two, an update on Aussie dollar US dollar trade that was taken yesterday during London. And I did mention in the video that I would expect another push higher for the price to come into hereabouts and then go lower. It did come all the way up to there, but then there's no entry. No matter how I look at it, I cannot find an entry on this. What I would have liked to see on this is as this seller broke through this buyer, right? As we went through this, I would have wanted to see a test up in here and then an entry to go lower, stop losses above this. Did not get an entry, but the main reason why I'm making this part two is because I want to show you guys something very interesting. Uh, Regarding the trade that was taken, not regarding the trade that I am watching, still watching. I hope it doesn't just continue to go from here. I hope it gives enough pullback, and also watching Aussie yen at the moment. It's starting to look interesting. Uh, I am more hopeful for this price action that looks um, more evolved, but it could just go all the way from here too. We'll see how the price unfolds. But what I want to show you guys here on Australian dollar, basically, the reason why I'm making this video is because I want to show you how Australian dollar at this point when I took the trade was behaving exactly the same way on all the Australian dollar currency pairs. This is very important, so focus on what I'm telling you right now. Australian dollar was behaving exactly the same way on all the currency pairs across the board. Okay, I'm going to walk you through it slowly, but not too slowly either because I don't want the video to go for very long. But this is what I need you to see, right? So if you take a look at the time frame, it's 12:45 my time down there, right? 12:45 my time. I took the entry around 1 o'clock at London Open. Let me take you to pound Aussie. So keep in mind Aussie dollar, taking you to pound Aussie now. Okay? Look at the timestamp down there. 1 o'clock my time. Beautiful, perfect entry all the way up to the recent highs. This is what I want you to focus on. Forget everything at the moment. What I'm showing you, look at the timestamp down there. Australian dollar at the same time rolling over on pound Aussie, putting in a higher low, going for a higher high, coming back for a stop loss hunt, liquidity, whatever, right? It's so many names for the exact same thing. But look at the timestamp down there, 1 o'clock my time. Let me take you to Euro Aussie. Look at the timestamp down there, 1 o'clock my time. At the exact same time, rolling over, putting in a higher low, going for a higher high, coming back for whatever, all the way to the recent highs. Let me take you to Australian dollar, Swiss franc. Although Swiss franc is one of the weakest currencies at the moment, but let me take you to Aussie Swiss franc. Timestamp up there, 1 o'clock my time. At the same time, rolling over, putting in a lower high, lower low, coming back up for God knows what. Does not go all the way. The reason why is because Swiss franc is the weakest currency since yesterday, but I need you to focus on this piece. At the same time, pound Aussie, euro Aussie, Aussie Swiss franc. Uh, Let me once again take you to Aussie dollar. Same time, rolling over, putting in no higher highs, lower high, I'm sorry, lower low, and then lower high. Timestamp, 1 o'clock my time. Aussie yen was, kind of different because of the yen strength that came in with yen CPI during Asia. So, uh, you know, nothing a lot to it. And Aussie CAD, I personally do not like to trade Aussie CAD because it's both the commodity currencies, Aussie and CAD. I don't like to trade them together. But what I want to show you is this piece right here. and the timestamp up there, 1 o'clock my time. Same time, rolling over, no higher high, lower low, puts in a lower high, doesn't go all the way. Reason, CAD could be weaker, right? And then Aussie New Zealand, I don't look at all. I hate that currency pair, and it doesn't just do for me. Anyway, this is what I wanted to show you guys. This is what we refer to as correlation. What it means is that one currency is doing the exact same thing across the board. It's putting in the same lower highs, same lower lows. It's behaving more or less the same way throughout, across the board, no matter what other currency you pair it with, you look at with. It's just doing the exact same thing. That gives you so much more power to your trade, because this is a big extra confirmation of Aussie dollar is getting weaker across the board. It's doing the exact same thing across the board. So what remains for you to figure out is what currency to trade it with. I ended up trading it with US dollar, could have traded it with euro or pound or Swiss franc for that matter, and would have made money. But a very important piece I wanted to put across. If I'll make more videos about it. It's explained in a lot of detail in my course, but I just wanted to put it out there for you guys to see the logic behind whatever is being done here. All right. So it's the first day of the month, last day of the week. I'll probably not trade today because, end the week on a high. Do not start the month on a low because, you never know. You can be wrong with your trade too. So I don't want to go into, the weekend at the first day of the month with a loss, but I'll see. If I see something super interesting, I am somewhat interested in this. I want to see some nice price action unfolding, but you know, if I do end up taking this trade, I'll make a video post analysis about this too. But this video, part two on Aussie dollar, was basically focused on what we call as correlation. It's again Aussie dollar at this point in time when I took this trade. It was behaving the exact same way across the board. That is what adds more confirmation, more confidence to the trade. All right, stay tuned for more. Cheers.